Hey guys, welcome to another RF4 video. Today's video is a video I've made on Tunguska, Lower Tunguska, and it's for ultralight or spin rod. The spin fishing, I find that ultralight works really well here. I haven't tried ordinary spin fishing, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work. The spot is 114, which is just right of the camp where you spawn. No, left of the camp. So you come out of the camp, turn left, and it's just before you go up towards the tent. Just here. I'm using the Diamond Ultralight with the original popper. You can use, like I say, an ordinary spin rod with these Aquilas. They work pretty well, or the handmaids. The handmade spinner baits, handmade Western Siberians, and that work. Or you can just check the leaderboards. And this spot's been quite active. Obviously during the night it's a bit more quiet, but I've got some nice brown trout. There's really nice Lennox, pay reasonable money. But I've pretty much had a cast every time I caught a fish basically. I have it on 25 speed. I aim roughly for this rock here that I'm pointing at. And basically what I'm doing is I'm casting it out full cast. Let it land, up my line, look to the left, and then literally just every time my little handle gets round to the top, I do a little twitch, my right click. Walk the dog going. I've been getting a fish pretty much every cast. Not guaranteed, but most casts. I've been getting a fish. It's getting to 8 PM, so I don't know how good what would be right now. I still caught fish during the night. You could put two feeder rods out as well. I done that and caught some fish. Right. I had 2 feeder rods, bonus and pickers out with mayfly and see my rod stand just here. I just threw it out into the middle over there, and I had 2 mayfly. No, I had a mayfly and a red worm just to see what sort of things I would catch. And I did catch some brown trout and some grayling with it, so you can have 2 feeder rods out as well, bottom feeders. Try and get a couple of extra bites as well. But this spot's been really active during the day mainly. Weather permitted, I haven't tried. The days have been clear, no rain, no thunderstorms. I don't know if it'd be better or worse, or it will definitely change with the weather. But just clear, normal sunny days have been really good. In this spot, I've seen a few trophies on the VK website and on Discord and stuff that have come out from this spot, like brown trouts and Lennoxes, pink salmons you can get here as well. I haven't caught any pink salmons personally, but obviously this time of night I was going to do the video like early morning on the game, so you'd see just how good, because early mornings and like through the day and afternoon, definitely the best time to do this spot. But it does bite well at night as well. You get more. I find you get a lot of Lennox at night. If you get any bites, slower, but you get Lennox and stuff at night. During the day you get a lot of brown trout, a lot of grayling. And again, I've been here for an hour or so. During my happy hour I found not too bad, but obviously after you've been in spots for like an hour or two, you'll know that the spots start dying down, so you have to move around if to different spots. That's what I find is best, that after an hour of being in a spot it's best to try and find another spot. But for me this spot on ultralight has been really popping. Like I say, during the day it's pretty much a fish every cast, there or thereabouts. Even this time of night I'm getting fish. At night they're getting smaller because obviously it's the wrong time of day really to be. But you can still get, like I say, you get a lot more of these Lennox at night. Not bad fish. They're decent money if you get tag ones. but I find this spot is good with the popper. I'm doing the popper, but like I say, the spinner baits, they do reasonably well. The spinner baits on a spinner bait, I'll probably go like 8 to 10 bait speed. Personally, I wouldn't go too fast. I mean, if you go the faster you go, if you go too fast, you get no bites. It's a better bite. If you go too fast, you tend to not get bites. It's a brown trout. He's got a yellow stripe down his belly, so he's a tag run. Still not a brown trout. That's not a bad fish. But yeah, this spot seems really active during the day. And like I say, I'm getting more bites than I did last night. To be fair, last night was a bit more quiet than this. So, me, it seems like a reasonable spot. That's 114, just left of the camp. If this spot does dry up, which it can, from time to time, especially if you sit in this spot for a long period of time, it's not going to do you too good to sit in a spot for too long. But anywhere down this side estuary, there's a few spots. Sorry, and I'll show you roughly where. Same method. You just use walk the dog with, on my ultralight it's 25 speed, but play about with the speed. Some people find it easier to do, depending on your rod setup, it's easier to do 40 speed, and then literally just do like 40 speed with lock it with shift, hold shift, just do little bursts like this, make the line go taut and then loose, taut and loose. But obviously with my ultralight setup, that doesn't really get walk the dog. It still gets bites without walk the dog, so it's not the end of the world. But I can't get walk the dog with my particular setup using the 40 speed. But as you can tell, that's not really a big factor, because you still get bites. But depending on your setup, like your rod stiffness and stuff, you can get technique going. Dog, if you can see, like 40 speed, I can't get it with the shift turn, shift rotate. It's usually shift and just one turn of the wheel. But I prefer the 25 constant retrieval and just tug using the right click every time your hand gets to the top of the reel. That's what I find to be more effective to get water dog with my setup. And yeah, that's pretty much this spot in a nutshell. In the mornings, like I say, early mornings from about 4 AM, you start getting bites in the morning. But you get bites all through the night, but 4 AM it starts picking up. There's a spot here. You can go the other side of this little island in the middle. You can cast here. Isn't too bad. And then at this camp, there's a spot here where you can cast at the waterfall. There's a little rock, basically where my mouse tip is. The rock here, you can stand here and cast into this towards this waterfall here, like where it joins the river. That's another good spot. But yeah, there, here, and here, I find are the 3 good spots. And like I say, you can use like the handmade spinner baits or the spikers. The spikers do quite well. And I find with these, it's just put the spiker on 14, 15 speed. You can go down as low as 8 or 9 speed. And then literally get your line taut. And then literally just constant reel. And I find, again, during the day, you'll get more bites. There you go, there's a bite. So you can get bites doing that technique as well. I thought in this video, rather than just show you like a few hours fishing here, or what I caught, my net that I caught like I usually do, I thought I'd actually show you a bit of fishing as well, because I thought that might be better for the video to actually see me where it's spin fishing. It's not just throw it in, leave your rods. It's a case of throw it in and you've got to actually use a technique and actually try and get the walk the dog or get the fish biting. So I thought if I show you the video, it'd probably be easier to do a bit of fishing in the video. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So like I say, just throw it in. 14 speed I use. Personally, I've seen people go down, like I say, as low as 8, and I've seen people go up as high as 16. So depends what speed you find you get more bites on. Try different speeds out, see what bites you get. So if you look at the leaderboards, black and red spiker bait that I'm using now, spiker lure gets bites. The green The green one gets bites as well. I find black works better at night, personally. For me, doesn't mean it will for you, but for me, it works better at night. The green one, I find for me works better during the day. Yeah, I mean you can try non-ultralight. I mean I was catching fish on non-ultralight. I tried this before. But yeah, there's like you got these two here, two green ones, and I find this black one and the black one I'm using are two light greens. So these all the spinner baits will work. But even with the non-tagged fish you're catching, the non-tags, yes, they're not worth great money, but because you're catching pretty much every cast, there's a good chance, especially during happy hour, that you can level up your spin fishing. When I started my happy hour just gone, I had 94% and I'm up to 95.2. So doing this spot, because the volume of bites you get, even though we're not tagged, you still get you still have a chance of getting skill points for every fish that you catch. So it's definitely a really good high bite rate spot during the day, so you can get up your spin fishing levels and stuff, which is good. But aiming to get higher spin fishing to get like different rigs in like Texas, Sombrero, all them sort of setups, California. Obviously, you need higher skills to be able to use dead setups. Yeah, because obviously, go to your rod. These lower ones down here, Sambarin, I can't pronounce the word, but yeah, these lower ones you have to have a higher percent spinning. Obviously, if you go char fishing on the Doga, it's best to use Texas, wacky and stuff. Obviously, you have to have higher skills, so it's good to do that. So yeah, hopefully you guys test this spot out and you catch some nice fish. You might even get a few trophies. Yeah, hopefully you do really well. That's the end of the video. I'll do a lucky dig, see if we can get some gold bait with a lucky dig. We haven't as yet. We've always had worms like that, so there's no lucky dig again. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Again, if like, subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more fishing videos. If there's anything you want me to find out, any good spots or any particular fish you want me to go hunting for on certain lakes, drop it in the comments below, and I'll see what I can find, see what I can do. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, rather than dislike the video, if you have any tips or suggestions on how to improve it or what you didn't like, again, let me know in the comments below. Try not to dislike because it affects the click-through rate and stuff on the videos. Let me know in the description so I can make the videos better. And I shall see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Peace out.